Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from the road. Today we're on a travel day. We had to stop in Lubbock, Texas. We're coming from Albuquerque, New Mexico, heading to Austin. We had to stop in Lubbock for our driver to take his legally required break. So we're staying in this, it's called an Embassy Suites by Hilton, and I don't recommend it if you're ever in the Lubbock area. I have the AC set at 60 and it's still very humid and balmy in my room. The lampshades are stained, it's dirty, it's dingy. There's this like musty, weird smell in here, which I hope doesn't affect my nose for the beer. I'm very happy we're not actually sleeping here because this is not the best hotel to stay in. Anyway, across the street from the hotel is a Specs, which, if you don't know what a Specs is, it's a giant beer, wine, and liquor store in Texas. Really cool place. Went over there, wandered around a bit. Unfortunately, because this is Labor Day weekend, it's a holiday here in the U.S., their beer selection was pretty cleaned out. Even though they've got a giant beer selection, the shelves were pretty bare at this point. But I did find something really, really cool. So what I found was this right here. Check out that box. That is so cool looking. And this is Patient Zero by Martin House Brewing Company out of Fort Worth, Texas. This is a whiskey barrel aged strawberry and banana sour. That sounds very interesting to me. Comes in at 13.6% ABV, and I paid $16.83 for this box plus tax. Now, there's actually not a bottle in here, but it's 2 cans. So that's pretty interesting. I don't think I've ever had a container like this, a box like this, a package like this with just 2 cans. I think I have seen somebody else do a review where they got something like this, but I've never had something like this. There's a ton of writing on the back of the can. Haven't even opened it yet to see what the can looks like, but I'll read the back of the box here to you. So, Strawberry Banana Outbreak. About the beer. Patient Zero is a barrel-aged version of one of our favorite sours called Outbreak. I've never had that, never even heard of this brewery. Outbreak is a strawberry and banana sour with lactose. It tastes like a delicious tropical smoothie, but with the mouthfeel of a beer. We love it. In true Martin House fashion, we wanted to evolve Outbreak, and that's when we had the idea to age it in whiskey barrels. We upped the ABV to 13.6% and let it sit in whiskey barrels for 6.5 months. Patient Zero was born. Notes from the artist. Our ape friend is sitting there in the ruins with a nuclear plant silhouetted in the background. He's surrounded by toxic barrels and brews while mutant bear fruits scurry around the spillage. Looks like a straw bear got stomped. Banana bears are kind of hard. It was going on the box, so it needed to look creepier and more detailed than the typical beer fruit. Donnie. I think that the above covers it. The bear fruit, or scare bears, as we call them, have been a staple addition to the Martinverse over the past couple of years. Seems like they are always up to something. Even though there's a note from the artist, it just says Donnie, so I have no idea who the artist actually is. I don't see the artist's name anywhere. If I do figure out the artist's name, of course, I always put it in the description. And after read that description, now I do see like the bear on the one side and the banana on the other side. Hopefully I can remember to take a picture of all that. This is a really, really cool box. I mean, it is cool artwork. I would like have a poster of this box artwork and hang it on the wall. Let me get into the box here, see if I can do it without destroying it. Although I don't know if I'll even get this box home since I am on the road. We'll pull out the can. Like I said, there's 2 cans in here. I assume they're both the same. Yeah, they both look the same. So on the can here, it's got like the monkey face on the front, or the back, whatever you want to call it. And on the other side, it's got the info on it. And the can here says, brewed and canned by Martin House Brewing Company, Fort Worth, Texas, Patient Zero. Whiskey barrel aged strawberry and banana sour. Hotel lighting, amazing, right? Good thing I got my flashlight. 13.6% ABV, 100% unblended, 32.7 OG, 10.6 IBU. Patient Zero is the evolution of our original strawberry and banana sour called Outbreak. We aged this for 6.5 months in whiskey barrels. Brewed on January 17th, 2025. And even though they say all that, it's also got a canned date, canned on July 22nd, I think that says. Man, even with the flashlight, it's kind of hard to read this. Of 2025. And this is now September 1st. So this beer has only been canned for a little over a month. Malt beverage with natural flavors. Don't see anything else on the can here. And that's a cool looking can. Like I said, that box is really cool. Let's get on into it here. Got my iconic plastic cup. Even though this is the kind of beer that I should probably be drinking out of a nice proper glass, and this hotel does have glassware, I don't trust it. I'm not trying to get hepatitis just from drinking out of some hotel glass for a beer review. Although I'll probably already get it just from sitting on this dingy, smelly couch. But that's beside the point. Let's get into the beer now. On Untappd, this gets a 4.11 with 816 check-ins. Beer Advocate gets an 80 good with 2 check-ins. You know, I kind of expect this to be a stout color. I don't know why. I know it's a sour. But every time I see whiskey barrel aged, I just automatically expect stout. And I'll bust the flashlight out again in a minute. Let's get a nose on it. Oh, wow. Holy cow. I hope this tastes as good as this smells. This smells phenomenal. And I'm actually getting a little bit of alcohol burn in the nose. But this is like fresh banana puree. Fresh banana puree with maybe a little hint of strawberry. But that is just super, super fresh, popping banana puree. Like you took a bunch of bananas and just pureed them up right now. That's what that smells like. That smells amazing. Kind of weird I'm getting an alcohol burn on the nose though. Color, I don't know if I can do this properly with a flashlight. However I angle it around, because this hotel lighting's terrible. But that's like a weird auburnish color. A little bit of carbonation, not a lot of floaters. Had a little bit of a off-colored head, khaki-ish kind of head, but it dissipated fairly quickly. That alcohol burn in the nose is kind of weird. It's just enough to be noticeable, but that fresh banana smell, is amazing. And there's something in there that's making my mouth salivate. I don't smell that typical sour smell, but it's setting something off and it's making my mouth salivate. That's a good sign. I'm excited to try this. Cheers, everybody, if you made it this far in the video. That is complex. That is very complex. Has some tartness kicking in now. You get that fresh banana puree, fresh picked strawberry. Then all of a sudden you're like kind of hit with some oaky whiskey tones. And then it's followed up by almost a fizzy tartness. A little bit of tartness in the back of the cheeks. And for 13.6%, it's not very noticeable. There's no real burn in the mouth. There's a little bit of warming going down here. You know it's a higher ABV beer. But 13.6, I wouldn't guess that. Of course, the air finally shuts off. It's not 60 degrees in here. It's still probably 75 and humid, but I don't know what's going on. Anyways. Man. Sweet banana puree. Fresh banana puree. Fresh strawberry. Some like charred oak whiskey notes. A little bit of tartness. 13.6% alcohol, just a little bit of warming here, nothing in the mouth. The only indication of the alcohol was really the little bit of burning in the nose when I smelled it, a little bit of warming going down. This is magnificent. This is a banging beer. This is absolutely phenomenal. This is a sipping beer. I'd love to have it in a little glass chalice, maybe have a cigar with it or something. This is a crazy sour because it's just such beautiful flavors. That fresh pureed banana is just phenomenal. I can't believe they got that smell and that flavor into this beer. Oh, excuse me. Not to be crass, but my burp just tasted like fresh pureed banana. Unbelievable. This is a cracking beer, a banging beer. $16.83 for a 2-pack of this. That is a steal. That's an absolute steal. I've paid more for much worse beers in the same size of can. Crazy. This beer right here is 2 giant horns up. This is going to get really close on Untapped to like a 5, man. I mean, I don't normally rate beers on my channel, but this is going to get really close to getting a 5 on Untapped. This is phenomenal. This is an amazing beer. I'm super stoked. I happened to just walk over to Specs to see what they had over there. Saw this, and there was another one, like Midnight Queen or something. I should have bought that one too. I really should have. I regret not buying the other one after tasting this. But I'd never heard of this brewery, didn't know what to expect. And this is just magnificent. Those flavors, I don't know how they did that. That's just wow. Absolutely wow. If you can find this Patient Zero whiskey barrel aged strawberry and banana sour from Martin House Brewing Company, absolutely buy it. Especially if you find it at $16, $17, that's an absolute steal. You have to buy that. Thank you all for watching. I know I'm real long on this one. It's worth it to get to the end to find out about this beer. Really appreciate it. And as always, embrace the adventure.